Hello there, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Just jumping on with a quick tip for you. In my paper pumpkin video today, I shared this awesome sampler frame that I created using the pieces from the September 2020 Hello Pumpkin kit. Now, I've made samplers before and I've used this little trick many times to line up all the squares perfectly, and that is to create a template. Now, this idea came from Glenda Travelstead, a demonstrator here in Illinois, and I love her tip so much that I have used it for so many years. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to use your paper trimmer and a piece of cardstock. Now this is just cardstock like from a designer paper pack. So this is from Bird Ballad designer paper. It doesn't really matter. You're going to cut it down to the size of your frame. So my frame is 8 by 8. So I'm going to cut the cardstock down to 8 by 8. And then you have to be really savvy with knowing how to use your paper trimmer. So I'm going to show you the little features we have here. There's a little line on the side. Can you see this on the paper cutter? And that lines up with the measurement here. So the little line is where the blade is. So when we are measuring, we're going to use that little line to stop at certain measurements. So we're going to put the cardstock in here. We're going to line this up at 1/2 inch because we want the border to be 1/2 inch. You could do this with any size if you want to create a 1 inch border or whatever. It doesn't matter where you line it up. We're making a 1/2 inch border. So I'm lining up on this side, the right side of the cutting track, a 1/2 inch. Okay. Then I'm going to cut up in this line I showed you. I am going to line this up, and let me turn it so I can show you. I'm lining that line up with the 1/2 inch line on the vertical ruler. So I'm going to line it up a 1/2 inch. I'm going to go all the way down, and this is 8 inches, so I want to stop that line at 7.5. Okay, then I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to turn it and do the same thing on all 4 sides. 1/2 inch. It's so hard to do on camera. I start with that little line at the 1/2 inch mark. I go down to 7.5. Pick it up, move it again, 1/2 inch. Now, like I said, you can do this to create a 1 inch border or a 3/4 inch border. You can do this with any size cardstock or piece of paper. So if you want to make a frame for a scrapbook page or for your card, you could do that using the paper trimmer as well. So these little lines on the side of the cutting blade are really the key to precise cutting with the paper trimmer. So I did all 4 sides, and now this should just pop up. You can say that for something else, but there's the template. And like I was showing you before, we're describing anyway. I'm just going to get a piece of a cardstock. I don't have this one cut to the right dimension, but you would cut to 8 by 8 your cardstock, and then the little square, you're going to line it up in each corner. I don't have the right measurement pieces, but you understand what we're doing here. So you do all 4 corners, and then you come back and you center it up and down in the middle. So you do that all to get your sampler frame evenly spaced. So that's my trick for creating the template. I hope that helps you and that you're creating some awesome templates at home. You can do the one for each season. You could do a birthday one. You can do one just for every occasion. So I hope that tip is helpful in your creation of your sampler frames. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. Bye.